for you an interesting topic. Now, as you can see from the title, I got this idea from Dawson, and he always has a ton of conspiracy theories, and I watch all of them, and blah 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 blah. But he recently posted a video about us being in a simulation, and I thought that'd be a really cool topic to talk about. Because I don't know about you, but I've always had thoughts of, like, what is the world? Like, where are we living? Like, there's gotta be more to it. To briefly explain this theory that we're in a simulation, how he kind of explained it is, if you've seen the movie Matrix, which I've seen all of them, it means we're living in, like, some kind of programmed computer world. Pretty much. That someone can be controlling us, or testing us, seeing what we do. I felt like this was such a cool topic for me to talk about because, like I said, I've seen all these Matrix movies, but for some reason I've never really put it into terms with us, and like, are we actually living like that, you know? Being who I am, I always think there's more to it. More to life, more to death than we know, or that we see. For me, when it comes to death, like, this might sound weird. When it comes to death, I don't believe in it. I know that sounds odd, but to me, it's just, death in itself is such a weird concept to me, because I'm like, how is someone there 1 minute and then they're just not the next, you know? And, I mean, that's why people have their religious beliefs, or whatever you believe in. So to me, I just think there's more to it. It doesn't make sense to me at all, and that's why I think this is such a interesting theory to me. A lot of people believe that this is true, like 100% true. Now, there are a lot of things that can lead to this theory. One that he did mention was about having deja vu. If you've never experienced deja vu, like, wow. I'm pretty sure everyone I know experiences deja vu. I experience it all the time. And it'll be like the most random things. It won't even be something drastic. It'll be like me sitting here right now, and like I go and pick up my phone, I'll be like, oh my god, I think I've picked up my phone before in this exact location. Like just stupid things like that. I've gotten so used to it, I just don't think about it anymore. Deja vu literally means I've seen this all before. And a lot of people believe that people can even believe that people, I don't know what I'm saying. It also has to do with there being glitches and stuff. Maybe that's why we have deja vu. He also explained in his video how when you die, people will say that their life flashes before their eyes, that you will relive your life over and over again. When your life flashes before your eyes, you actually relive your entire life again. Like, all over again. Same amount of time, because time slows down. Right now, I could be dying, but I don't know it because I'm reliving my life over and over again every single time I die. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? What I thought was, well, say this were true. Say you're dying right now, right? And you're reliving your life over again. Okay. In this matrix or simulation that we're living in, there are glitches, whether it's deja vu or just random glitches. I thought, what about the Mandela effect? It's a clear definition of remembering something to be one way, but then it's a different way. And maybe that's a glitch. I don't know. It's crazy, but I love to think about this stuff because, like I said, I just feel like there's more to life than we actually know. I've always thought, too, what if one day somebody figures it out, like all of it, they figure everything out, and we all just die. Like, because someone figured it out, so then whoever was creating us, they're like, oh shit, like, they figured it out, gotta shut this down, and we all just, and that's the end of us. I feel like that's, like, way far-fetched, but, I mean, you never know. I think it's a scary thing to think about that someone else could be controlling us. I can do what I want. But what if someone programmed me that way to think I can do what I want? So then I don't think about the fact that someone else is controlling me because I think I can do whatever I want. It's a stressful thing to talk about. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. And what if... Oh! Okay, so you know how a lot of the times you'll think about, or maybe you don't think about, but I think about, I know some other people think about, the first time things happen. Like, in the world. Like, the first hug. The first kiss. The first time that things happened. How did they know to do that? Like, how did someone know I'm gonna kiss you because I like you and I know that's gonna feel good? We know how to do certain things. And maybe we know, or the first person to do that knew because it was programmed by someone else. I don't know. Such a crazy thing to think about. It hurts my brain, but I love it. Maybe everything has to do with one another. You know, I feel like if we were living in a simulation, that would explain pretty much everything. Make all these other theories make so much sense. Whether it's the Mandela effects, because there's glitches, or same with deja vu, because there's glitches in the system. Or how we think that celebrities have died and then we see them somewhere. Because maybe there was a glitch and they're not actually dead. And maybe that is them. Ooh, thought. Okay, hear me out. So, pick a celebrity that you think died, or that you know has died, but you have seen them elsewhere. But, because it was a glitch, that person now, maybe it is actually them. It doesn't just look like them, it is actually them. But there was a glitch, so to them, they were never famous. They don't know it was a glitch. Only we know it was a glitch. Because the glitch happened to them. So if something happened to me, I would just think it's normal. But then... I don't know, so crazy. What if? I feel like I'm getting in way too deep about this now. What if, when someone dies, you know how it's like reincarnation, except it's not reincarnation? What if there's just like what if there's just like unlimited amount of lives, you know? So if we're in the simulation, it's like a video game, and then you die, but you live again as a new character. So that's why some kids remember, some little kids, you hear these stories about how they remember that they fought in World War II or something, like they know they have, and you go to their house, their old house, and they recognize it across the country that they were somebody else. Maybe that's what that is. Like that person died, but then they were reborn as someone else, as a new character in this game, this simulation that we're living in. I like where this is going. I don't know if all these thoughts make me feel better or worse. Like, in a way, they make me feel better. Is that crazy? Because, like I said, I don't believe in death. I think it's such a weird thing. Like, how? Like, how does it even work? But then, if you think about that, and you believe that theory that I just stated, okay, so we lose a life, and then we come back as someone else because you're created as a new character. But what about them? What about the people that created us? What's going on in their world? So, okay, forget everything that we're dealing with here. We're in a simulation. Let's just, in theory, let's just pretend that we are in a simulation. What's going on in their world? Are they a simulation of someone else? Are we a simulation of someone else's simulations? This just goes on way too far, and I don't know how far to take it. I know some people will like dedicate their life to figuring these things out, or just go on a tangent about it and just try to figure it out. But maybe we should just stop worrying and just go with it. Because if it is true, if we are in a simulation, Ain't crap we can do about it anyhow. Or can we? I don't know. I guess that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!